What's up, family? My name is Trail, and today we have some great information regarding millions of Americans. In fact, about 42 million Americans. And that is because we have a new SNAP benefits increase that started this weekend. In addition, I do want to warn you guys about the latest EBT scams that are out there. Please don't fall for these. I'm going to tell you all about it. Also, President Biden recently approved of about $8 billion to fight the hunger crisis in this country. And also, I have the latest approved states for the SNAP emergency allotment benefits that have been approved, and I have their payout dates. We also want to thank our sponsor, Moo for today's video, but we'll discuss that later on. But in the meantime, you guys already know what to do. Make sure that you'll subscribe to the channel as well as hit the like button for us. Now let's jump into the video. Well, guys, there are a lot of EBT scams going on out there, and I want to share a little bit of that with you today because I want to warn you, do not fall for any of these scams. But anyways, the first one we have right here, where 16 people were charged by George Gascon in an alleged massive EBT fraud scheme in Los Angeles, California. Now, it says that 16 people have been charged in an alleged massive scheme, according to the electronic benefits transfer fraud scheme, in which funds were siphoned off that were intended for families that were in need in Los Angeles County. And prosecutors say that the case involves the theft of private account information of California EBT card holders with the creation of illegal clone cards with victims' account information and withdrawal of large cash amounts from those accounts at ATM machines that left legitimate cardholders without funds in their accounts when they would later try to make a purchase, according to the district attorney's office. Now, those particular charges, they have their particular 16 people that are listed right here on the screen, but it does say that stealing hundreds of thousands of dollars intended to feed children and families is nothing short of disgusting. Yes, that is according to the county's top prosecutor, which they said in a statement. And they also said that, look, let this be a warning to those who wrongly believe that they can steal from the taxpayers of California without consequence, that we'll work with businesses and law enforcement to identify and to stop these organized criminal operations. So anyways, guys, officials also seized about $130,000 in cash and more than 300 clone EBT cards with an estimated value of $400,000, according to the DA's office. So yes, guys, this is just another example of how they are stealing identity information in regards to people's EBT cards. Now, this particular one happened in the state of California. And also, guys, they are talking about right here, fraudsters steal food stamps, cash assistance benefits from hundreds of Marylanders. Yes, this is considered in Baltimore, Maryland. And yes, it says that one particular lady said that, look, I woke up, I went to the ATM, and they said I had insufficient funds. She said within hours of her monthly temporary cash assistance benefits being deposited into her account, the funds were stolen and not from anywhere nearby. It said that there was a withdrawal in the amount of $900 from Coconut Grove, Florida, and it happened around 1:58 a.m. And yes, they're saying that this particular person visited back in Florida in the month of April and never used her EBT card during her stay in the Sunshine State. However, a few days later, she said she received a letter from Maryland EBT informing her that there was no evidence of fraudulent activity on her account. And like fellow Marylanders who become victims of compromised benefits, she learned that $900 would not be replaced or reimbursed. So yes, guys, it can be very rough out there because they're saying that these particular fraudsters, they are stealing your information on EBT cards and they don't know exactly how they are getting the information. And they are saying that the EBT department is not refunding this money back onto your EBT cards. Now, this particular site talks about all of the 5 different EBT scams that are out there, and they want to share with you exactly how you can watch out so that you don't become a victim of this particular fraud scheme. Now, number 1 is considered phishing, and this is where people are calling you to try to get information saying that they are with the EBT department and they need to get your card number to make sure that everything is accurate on your particular card. So don't fall for it, guys, as well as don't fall for fake websites. You want to make sure that you go directly to your local EBT's website to get any type of information in regards to your SNAP food stamp benefits. And then number two, you want to be mindful of these particular enrollment scams. Different people telling you that you can enroll in this particular program for EBT benefits. You don't want to fall for that. Always go to your local state's website to make sure that the information is definitely valid. And then also any type of in-person scams, guys. People are just trying to scam altogether, offering you cash for your EBT card to go to the store and use it. Don't fall for it, guys. It is considered fraud. And then number four, you also want to be mindful of account compromise scams. Make sure that you are using a very secure password to log in, as well as a PIN number for your EBT card. You definitely don't want to be using a particular PIN or password that is easily guessed by someone else. And then lastly, guys, you do want to be mindful of when you're swiping your card at ATM machines or at particular non-experienced grocery stores. You want to make sure that you go to a legitimate grocery store like Walmart or something like that, because people are using card skimming particular machines, and that is which they put a skimmer on top of the machine. So when you scan it, yes, it scans for the store, but it also scans as well on this particular device, and it steals your information. So yes, guys, I just wanted to make you mindful of that, of all of the EBT scams that are going on out there. So don't get caught up, guys. But moving on, we do have some information that's going to affect about 42 million Americans in this country. And that is because from the data that we have received, we know that at least from 2021 that around 41.5 million Americans are receiving SNAP food stamp benefits. And yes, guys, we do have an increase in benefits that started the first of this month of October. And yes, guys, this is going to increase benefits from previously receiving the amount of around $250 to now $281. Yes, guys, starting on October the 1st, families who receive benefits under the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or better known as the SNAP program, commonly known as food stamps, will see their payments actually increase. The benefits will automatically rise to reflect the recent changes in the cost of living adjustment due to the high inflation. Although there are already some concerns that the increase still won't be enough. But anyways, at least some people know that it do have an increase right now. And as you can see, guys, exactly how much will the new increase be for Americans? Well, as you can see right here on this chart, guys, we know that the household size actually depends on the amount of money that you receive for you and your family. So like I just said, for a family of one individual, you can see that the new benefits is going to be around $281. Now, previously, before this increase, the amount was around $250. So yes, guys, this is an increase of at least around $30 or so for one individual. Now the list goes on, guys, and as you can see, you can look on here, this goes from the household size from between 1 all the way up to 8, as well as if you have more than 8 people in your family household, yes, you do want to go ahead and look at this is going to be around $211 increase for each individual person. But anyways, guys, this is some awesome news because we know that inflation is going up, gas prices are going up, as well as we are entering into a recession. So yes, guys, things are going to get very tough. We did hear from the Fed chairman, Jerome Powell, in which he told Americans that there is going to be much more pain ahead. So yes, guys, we do need to start preparing ourselves. Exactly what we need to do, I don't know for you and your family, but I know for me and my family, we have definitely cut down on the unnecessary spending that we don't necessarily need right now, because we are trying to weather through the storm throughout the entire time of the recession. Now, I do have a little bit of information to share with you. Maybe this is helpful, but we do know that from previous data, we know that recessions typically last between 10 to 18 months, guys. So yes, this is going to be a lot of pain moving forward. However, I do want to remind you guys to continue to keep prayed up, because prayer always works. But anyways, guys, hey, we do need to move on, and we do have some information in regards to what the White House as well as President Biden recently signed, because they just had a huge conference in which President Biden and the White House has actually agreed to offer around $8 billion to fight the hunger crisis in this country. Yes, this article talks about the White House reveals $8 billion in private sector spending to fight hunger, with the focus focus on nutrition and chronic illness. Yes, guys, last week the White House announced around $8 billion in commitments to the food and medicine movement linking nutrition and chronic illness. The announcement coincided with the White House conference that they had on hunger, nutrition, and health, which was held for the first time in more than 50 years. And after a call to action this summer, over 100 private and public sector contributors offered funds and services to catalyze healthcare delivery in addressing the health equality in this country. Now, again, of the committed funds, $2.5 billion will be invested in startup companies addressing food and nutrition insecurity, and $4 billion will be directed towards initiatives to improve access to nutritious foods and philanthropy promoting healthy choices and increasing physical activity for all Americans out there. So yes, guys, this is just a little bit of information that came from that huge conference that was set up by the White House, in which it looks like they're trying to make a step forward and trying to do something in this country. We know that we have a huge problem, but it doesn't matter whether or not we have a problem. It matters whether or not we are trying to do something about it. Even if it doesn't work, guys, but at least they are trying to do something to fight the insecurity of food in this country. And that is exactly why they are offering around commitments of $8 billion. But anyways, guys, lastly but not least, hey, we do have information in regards to Pennsylvania, in which now they have changed their eligibility requirements, which in turn will offer an additional 420,000 more people to be eligible for the SNAP benefits in the state of Pennsylvania. And yes, this is all starting on October the 1st. Now, yes, guys, it talks about the relief for families that are in the 200% of the federal poverty income guidelines will come this week. Now, this is an increase because previously, I believe the income threshold was around 100% of the federal poverty income, but now they have increased that number, which will allow an additional around up to 400,000 more people to be eligible for this SNAP benefits program. Now, this is awesome, guys. If you live in the state of Pennsylvania and you are considered in the low income brackets, yes, guys, this talks about it right here, that this is going to offer more relief to those Americans who live in the state of Pennsylvania. But not just Pennsylvania, guys, we also have the state of Ohio, in which they have also changed their income limits as well. And it says right here that the United States Department of Agriculture has adjusted the income limit requirements for the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or better known as the SNAP program, in which it says right here, beginning on October the 1st, the following will reflect Ohio's new income limits to be able to receive SNAP benefits. And as you can see right here on the screen, guys, this talks about the net income standards for particular household sizes, in which this is the maximum income in which your household size cannot be more than in order to be eligible for the SNAP food stamp benefits in the state of Ohio. And then also this chart right here talks about the gross income standards, which is around 130% of the poverty level. And as you can see right here, this is the chart right here. And this last chart right here is for the separate AG income standards, which is typically for our elderly and disabled people, in which you can see right here, this is the maximum income for those particular households as well. So anyways, guys, this is a plethora of good information that we did share with you today. I hope you guys are excited, and I hope that it actually helps you out more than it did before the video. Now, before we go any further, we need to take out a moment to hear from our sponsor for today's video. I would like to interrupt this video to share with you my new preferred brokerage account that I use for buying and selling stocks. It is called Moo. I recently got them to offer my family and friends up to 15 free stocks. Now, in order to qualify, all you have to do is sign up using the link down below, and that will get you at least one free stock. And then after that, deposit $100, and that will give you an additional 4 free stocks. And if you deposit $2,000 or more, you can receive all 15 stocks for free. And the beauty about this is they could be worth up to $2,000. Now, if you do sign up, please remember to keep your money in your brokerage account at least 60 days, guys, in order to receive the stocks. And again, it's free money, so don't sleep on this opportunity. But anyways, let's get back into the video. And then I also want to remind you guys about the Amazon Prime membership that you can get for a huge discount. And yes, it is true. If you receive any government assistance such as EBT, WIC program, SNAP benefits, TANF program, or anything like that, you are eligible to get the discounted rate of just $6.99 per month, which is like half of the normal cost. Or let's say you you don't already have the membership, but you do want to go ahead and try it out, well, I have an idea for you that you can try it out for free for 30 days. That way you can experience the grocery deliveries as well as unlimited free movies, TV shows, music streaming, books and magazines, and you can receive free shipping. So if either of those interests you today, hey, both of those links will be down below. Now, moving on, I do want to share with you the 26 states that have been approved for the SNAP emergency allotments for the month of October. And here they are. Alabama, October the 31st. California, November the 26th. Colorado, October the 6th through the 12th. DC, approved on the regular issuance date. Hawaii, November the 14th. Illinois, October the 21st through the 29th. Kansas, November the 21st through the 30th. Louisiana, October the 8th, 15th, 22nd, and the 29th. For Maine, October the 7th. Maryland, October the 4th through the 23rd. Michigan, October the 15th through the 24th. New Jersey, October the 1st through the 5th. New Mexico, October the 1st through the 31st. North Carolina, October the 22nd through the 31st. Ohio, October the 27th. Oklahoma, October the 10th through the 15th. Oregon, October the 10th, 28th, and on November the 1st. Pennsylvania, October the 18th through the 29th. Rhode Island, October the 3rd. South Carolina, October the 1st through the 19th. Texas, October the 4th through the 10th. Utah, October the 29th. Virginia, October the 16th. Washington, October the 1st through the 20th. West Virginia, October the 4th, and then a final run on November the 9th. And we have Wisconsin, October the 15th. And those are the 26 states that we have for the month of October. We should start receiving the remaining states by the end of this week. So make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so that you don't miss out on any future updates. Now, lastly, let's quickly go over the remaining states for the September emergency allotments. Those typically pay out 1 month behind. But anyways, here they are. California, October the 15th. Hawaii, October the 10th. Kansas, October the 22nd through the 31st. Massachusetts, October the 4th. Minnesota, October the 11th through the 27th. New Hampshire, October the 21st. Oregon, October the 3rd. Pennsylvania, we have a cleanup day on November the 4th. Vermont, October the 14th. And we have West Virginia on October the 12th. And like I said, guys, hey, those are the remaining payouts from the September emergency allotments, which distribute a month behind. But anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But as a quick reminder, don't forget about the promotion with Moomoo, where they are giving out those 15 free stocks. It's totally free, guys, and they can be worth up to $2,000. And if you are interested, that link will be down below. But anyways, hey, if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, hey, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.